What's up, Pisces? You have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You could be feeling like uh, the work that you're putting in is not bearing the fruit that you want. You could feel very stagnant. You could feel like there's a lack of ambition or drive or passion in the work that you're doing. Okay, um, you're seeking that balance in your world, in your life. You're seeking the balance of work, luck, wealth, something concrete, tangible, anything to do with pentacles. That's what pentacles represents. Um, I think you're probably seeking for equal output, equal return on your investment, if not then some. Um, but it's probably just not coming in for you. Spirit, can you explain what the blocks are, what's going on here? Because right now you got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, it's about it's about waiting for the harvest. It's about possibly not seeing the fruits bear from your labor. It could be an internalization, okay, of where you think that you are putting the effort and nothing coming from it, not even being reciprocated, not even having what you put in come back to you. Okay. So the fact that this card is in the reverse could be some sort of internalization of that, or it could just be that you're not seeing any progress, you're not seeing any fruit being born. Um, it is a card of labor, though, having done the work. I don't see that you haven't done the work. I see that you've put in the effort. You got the Ace of Wands, the fiery passion or the return or the input is not coming in. And then you got the Eight of Wands, both in the reverse, both wands in the reverse. So it's as if like you have the end part of the manifestation cycle in tarot, and it didn't go, it didn't take. Whatever the seed that you planted, it didn't go, it didn't take, it didn't come out like you wanted and like you needed it to. Okay, if these cards all popped out in the reverse, that would be dope, but I don't see it as the reverse. Um, unless of course I show it to you like this, in which case it's great news. So if you're going through great news, then this is just a reiteration of that, because this is what you want. You want the seed to have taken, you want the harvest to be coming in, and all this shit to start starting to spring in and come up your way. Okay? So it could be read that way. The way that you would do this is obviously plant something that's going to bear that fruit of a rubber band effect, where it is going to come in and spring forth and be passionate. Okay, this could be a warning tale. This could be a tale of, not to say reaping what you sow, but essentially like, what are you planting? Okay. Yeah, this situation is dead with the Ten of Swords here. I got the Ten of Swords clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. So it's outside of your hands. You did your part, but for some reason or another, something that was outside of your hands played a factor. So I wouldn't beat yourself up too much about it. If it's out of your hands, it's out of your hands. Spirit, can you clarify the Ace of Wands? You got the Lover's card. Okay. So, yeah, it could be a relationship that you were investing in. Okay. It's outside of your hands. If that party is not in on it, then they're not in on it. Yeah, you got the Eight of Wands clarified by Sleepless Nights, the Nine of Swords. So, yeah, a lot of thinking energy. You're thinking about what could have been. You thought you planted your seed in the right soil, but it probably just wasn't there. that all to begin with, but you gotta see the reason, you gotta see the lesson in this, because it's not just, painful stuff to happen for the sake of painful stuff to happen, or things I didn't take just for things to not take. You gotta see, how did I get there? Why? What's the lesson? What's the moral? What can I learn? Yeah, you got the Nine of Wands, you got burdensome. Okay, there's burden. Emotional dependencies with the Nine of Cups in reverse. Spirit, what's the gain? What's the positive? What's the luck, the fortune, the inheritance? What's the good that comes out of this? Emotional maturity and strength with the King of Cups. So it could be a lesson of emotional maturity and learning. I kind of see that Seven of Pentacles is like barren, dry land. So maybe it's a lack of emotion, too much fire energy, too much passion, lack of emotion. Okay? And maybe that's why the seed didn't take. By the time you do get to the air energy, the communication is just intellect. It's just over rationalizing. It's passionate. It's hot out the gates with the Knight of Swords here, the Jack of Swords, but it's more of a burden than anything. Okay, you got the Eight and the Ace of Wands adding up to the Nine of Wands, which symbolizes work and burdensome. But I do see Nine of Pentacles. I do see financial independence, standing on your own 2 feet. I do see, no matter the fact that nothing came of this, I still see that you're okay physically, structurally, financially, possibly, or in the very least with your health. Yeah, I do see 9 and 10 of Pentacles. This is crazy. Because for all the lack of a return, maybe in some sort of emotional dynamic, your Pentacles is good. And your emotional stability seems to be good as well. You seem to have some sort of even keel evaluation of, in hindsight, why this didn't work out. But you're good for it because you got the 9 and 10 of Pentacles. Spirit, most important messages, anything for our beloved Pisces. Yeah, you got the 9 of Pentacles again. Financial independence. So I think it just might be a time to focus on your on your independence. If you do want to plan something and manifest it, you have to make sure you got the sunlight. You got to make sure you got the water. You got to make sure that you have the right communication, the right nutrients to feed it. And then obviously that's what's going to help you bear the fruit. But I would not get stuck in the energy of, yeah, we lost, or yeah, that was a total waste, or something like that. Because it's like, with the King of Cups, it's like you got the lesson. If you could get the lesson, then it's worth the entry fee. Okay, sorry about the background noise if you hear that. They're doing something out there. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, and so because you got that lesson, you're going to be able to fill these 10 cups moving forward the next time you go for it, because you're going to be there with that King of Cups to be able to fill those cups with emotion and love and all that stuff. See, here you probably weren't able to do that, hence the land was barren. It seems like with this person, small, immature, trying to water something with a little cloud in an area that doesn't seem so welcoming. It seems kind of toxic, like you're planting something in a toxic land that's just filled with like sulfuric acid, and you're being scorned and scorched with the honeybees around you as you do so. Okay, you see the rose there? It's like it's sort of toxic, dry, barren hell that he's trying to keep it. So it's probably just the environment was just not good. Okay, but you've learned that in your Pisces fashion. This is a Pisces card right here, and you're ready to keep that lifelong understanding with you moving forward, and you're going to go for your 10 of Cups, which is your emotional fulfillment, based on the King of Cups, which is just emotional stability, maturity, all that good stuff. That's what's going to lead you to all this. And the Lovers. And you got the 10 of Pentacles. So what seemingly looked as this didn't bear fruit, it's not coming in, it's actually a lesson in preparation for all of this awesomeness. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the Lover's card, and the King of Cups. So it's like, read them and weep, man. Like, you got so much going on for you, Pisces. Okay? So take this experience, this knowledge, this information, and use it to generate all this awesomeness. Okay? Love you lots. Thank you so much.